Hello and welcome everybody to Cannon. I'm ThunderAF. This is Queen Shit B+ over here.
I am the goddess.
She just kicked ass at Rainbow Road. It was
glorious.
It was a thing of beauty. Like textbook is like they're going to teach this in class. Like she was so far ahead. She had like the right items. And yeah, she knew how to use them. Hey, welcome to Cannon, everybody.
Did we do a test on me yet? I don't think.
Not really. But yeah.
Has it ever not worked? Has there ever needed to be any adjustments?
So far, I think I've kind of gotten it. I'm sure people are going, no, you haven't gotten it. And I feel you. Let me know. Hey, we're Cannon. Happy Thanksgiving.
Yay.
Yay. It's not Thanksgiving yet, so hopefully it's delicious. Hopefully.
It's Thunder's favorite holiday.
It's not. It's such a stupid holiday.
Everything about it. You love it so much.
No.
The family togetherness, the food.
That I don't mind. I don't mind what it is. I do mind what it is. But my biggest complaint is that it's overhyped. All it is eating dinner with your family, which you do on every fucking holiday. So why is Thanksgiving so fucking special? You know why it's so special? Because it's a starting line for Christmas. Christmas just made Thanksgiving its bitch.
It's true.
And I can't respect that. I cannot respect that at Thanksgiving.
That is a very fair argument. I'm sorry. I fired that green shell and you swerved right into it.
Okay. But yeah.
But it is basically like, okay, Christmas season it's like a celebration of the beginning of Christmas.
Christmas is starting. And Thanksgiving couldn't do shit about it.
Yeah,
like Thanksgiving got taken over by Black Friday, and like Thanksgiving is Black Friday Eve now. At least it was.
It's not even Eve anymore.
The pandemic kind of, crippled that. So, fuck you capitalism, but fuck you also COVID. Yeah. Hey, we're talking about something today.
What are we talking about?
Kickers Inc.
Oh.
Kickers Inc.
Okay, yeah, I can see how this is a Thanksgiving episode.
This is our Thanksgiving episode. So what goes better with Thanksgiving than football?
For me, it's anything but Fox News.
Yeah.
My favorite thing about this year's Christmas is my parents are hosting it, not my grandparents.
Oh, yay.
So no political programming will be appearing.
So
there will be football though. So good tie
football,
in there.
Yeah, football's gotten political now. It won't stop it at the Thanksgiving.
It won't, but my grandpa won't have control of the remote because it's not his house. So.
He's gonna watch football. Why are they kneeling? And then
oh god, I had to listen to
that. Yeah, Kickers Inc. by Marvel Comics.
Yeah.
Not within the typical 616.
I did not know what to make of this one. Oh, everybody's in agreement about Mount Oreo.
Mostly. Yeah, okay, so Kickers Incorporated.
200, fuck me. Kickers Incorporated.
Kickers Incorporated.
Okay, let me give a run at it to see if I understand.
Okay, go for it.
What this is. Okay.
Yes.
So this is a football team.
Yes.
The Smashers.
The Smashers. The New York Smashers.
The New York Smashers, who has a super-powered or enhanced quarterback.
Correct.
And so they form an off-the-books or a side business, a side hustle.
Yes.
Of for-hire but charitable vigilante.
It's for the tax exemptions and advantages.
Oh, okay.
They literally make this group for the tax benefits.
Okay. Let me.
But continue.
The football players are all named like Suicide and. Well, one of them's just Kirby or some shit like that, or no, that's the coach. But just Dasher, all these names, and Jack, and a hobo dude thinks someone's being murdered by a wolf person.
Yes, that's the start. Yes,
and
that's the premise of this story.
There's a murder circus.
Yes,
that. One of them goes to investigate and goes missing. And then they all, this is 200. They all have to go and rescue their missing...
Correctamundo.
And then they go and they play for a game to get into the Super Bowl.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh my god.
You pretty much nailed it right there. End of episode.
There was a... No, go ahead, though.
No, I'm not even sure where to begin at this point. with this story and everything going on.
I mean, there were a lot of actually fun details in it that like I didn't realize until I was running through the breakdown just now. Wow, I am so far behind.
You're still going?
I am still going. Oh, there we go. They're just now called.
Okay, so let's see. The furry woman. So it starts out the furry woman's attacking the homeless guy. Homeless guy goes to the cops.
Oh, the cops are like.
Cops just don't give a shit about this homeless guy. They call him Hobie.
He's a hobo. And his response is, fine, I'll call the president.
Yeah. So.
Spoiler alert. He doesn't know the number for the president, so he has to go with the
Calls the
sticker.
Kickers Incorporated. Calls the sticker in the phone booth. Kickers Incorporated.
That's just as good as
They solve these weird problems. So yeah, so we go
for a tax exemption.
for tax. Yeah. Like he wants to do something good for charity with his powers and whatnot, but he wants to have fun doing it.
And get paid, apparently.
Yeah, he doesn't want to just give money to the United Way. No, he wants to have fun.
Real hands-on charity work.
Yes. So how he gives back to the people is by solving weird-ass shit cases.
Like, something happened, and I don't know what it is.
We go to the quarterfinals. So to get to the Super Bowl, which they actually use Super Bowl in the comic. I was surprised about that. Yeah. You always hear so much about you can't use the fucking word Super Bowl, and it's like the superb owl and the big game and all that bullshit.
I mean, hasn't the Super Bowl kind of reached like the Kleenex level where
any big championship is
like,
the Super Bowl?
Yeah, we all like the Puppy Bowl, the Kitten Bowl, the
bowl. Okay.
The Super Bowl of. Yeah. Like anytime they're just trying to describe a big sporting event, they're like, it's like the Super Bowl of gymnastics. This is the Super Bowl of professional golfing. Anyway.
I see. Okay. Yeah. I see. Yeah.
What is that word? What is that word where like they're like the choose your own adventure Kleenex that their name becomes so synonymous with the actual product? That they don't really have a right to it anymore.
I mean, I know 100% what we're talking about. I could not tell you what this word is.
Huh.
So, yeah.
What would really be awesome, there's someone in the world right now screaming it at not right now, but like 2 weeks from now.
Years from now. What the fuck?
How could you not? The word is this. The word is this. I've literally been in this position where someone's like, what was that movie that, like in a podcast? And I'm like, Ghostbusters. It was Ghostbusters.
You were wrong.
Praise me for knowing that. Anyway.
Yeah. Okay. So they're in and so if you like football, there's a lot of football.
There is a lot of football, like not just
like
it's like a fighting scene.
Yeah,
almost,
we're going through their plays. How are they gonna beat the LA Grunge or something? I don't know.
Rammers.
And, so they're down. Like the Rammers get a fucking field goal. Like, oh shit, what are we gonna do? Like, I want to do this bullshit safe play. And the coach is like, no, run the LA Ram. Maybe that was the LA Ram thing. It's like, no, coach, but that means, and like, we never get to find out what the danger was of that play.
Like, it just is a whole throwaway argument that has nothing to do. Like,
because the play, they didn't expect the play to do as well as it did, to where they end up getting a touchdown. Like, yeah. And so they go off to the semifinals. Like, all right, good job, guys. They're going to the Final Four. So then, okay, so
and then there's another. That's just one football game. There's another football game.
There's the semifinal game. But yeah, so then like after the game, they're like,
Some people might argue you should split those two games into two different issues. Marvel did not argue with that.
No, like that's brilliant. It's like, remember like in Bird Notice, there's the long form story always at the beginning and end of the show, and then the middle of the show was always like whatever this case of the week was. That's what they're doing. They're Bird Noticing us. Yeah. Okay, so then after the football game, Suicide wants to go party, but everyone else is like, nah. Maybe if Darlene wants to come, like, oh no, she's busy at work. Like, oh, okay, I'm gonna go home and read. That is what happens.
One of them was just going home to go to bed.
Yeah. So Suicide goes to the office to go see Darlene, meets the new secretary.
That, for a moment, transforms into secretary fantasy porn.
Like, yeah, she plays him. She plays him to get him the fuck out of there.
She's like
I don't...
taking her hair down and all suddenly super sexy, and the glasses come off, and then she's like posing on the desk.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, I gotta go do this thing. And then they're just like, oh, hair back up.
That was the ploy. Because Suicide comes in, he's like, oh, who's this new secretary? And Darlene's just kind of like, you know, keep away from her. He's a manly man. And so to get this creep out of the building, Iris does that sexy routine to give him a job. It's like, hey, could you check this call out? And he's like, all right, sure. Like, what time you get off? Because like that stalls him till midnight. I was like, oh, he's not gonna come back till midnight because she agrees to the date at midnight. But that was just to get him to take the case to the circus. Huh. That was all a ploy.
Okay, there was subtext that I didn't get apparently. Yeah. I was like, what?
She like, yeah, I don't know if it's like, did she whore herself out to get him to go away? Because like, I don't know.
Yeah, but then she was like, ugh, thank God, that got rid of him. And I was like, wait, you were the one who were just whoring yourself. Like,
yeah, that was her plan. Yeah, to get rid of him. It's like, okay, that worked. Just be really sexy to give him a job. Because he'll take a job from sexy lady, but he won't take a job from Darlene. Even though that's his fucking job. Anyway, he goes to the circus.
Where
he meets the homeless man.
Gets distracted by yet another sexy lady.
Yes. Okay. So they find the body of the fat lady, and then he's like, "Wait, what's that over there?" And it's some sexy lady. He's like, "Oh, I'm gonna go follow this."
Like, but then you find out fishnet stockings, stunning, sexy babe. But on the other side is like
a man,
the Victoria sort of thing with a crowbar.
Yeah. So he's presumably out. Fuck yeah! First place, baby.
Yeah. Oh, I got hit by a shell and now I'm in last place. Bookends! Yay!
So then, what happens? So Suicide's like in jeopardy.
Oh yeah, he gets taken and like chained up with the lion.
Yeah.
There were some names too. There was Nip and Tuck or something like that.
Nip and Tuck. They were the acrobats.
She-Man.
She-Man, I'm assuming was
the split
half man, half woman. I think they just kept calling him the midget half the time.
Yeah.
The midget. Grab the midget. He's got the keys.
Yeah. Who was the lion lady or the wolf lady?
Yeah, I don't remember.
She-Wolf or something like that. There was a lot of murder circus folks.
Yeah. Well, their whole they weren't necessarily a murder circus. They were thieves.
Oh.
They were going to break in to a natural history museum and steal something, but using their circus acrobatic powers and whatnot.
I see.
That's what their plan was, and people just kept stumbling into it. And they had to kill them. It was like, she knew too much, we had to kill her, and then Suicide stumbles in. It's like, well, fuck, we gotta kill this guy now.
I see. Okay.
And
anyway,
so, yeah, like his alarm goes off, which summons the team. So, like, let's go help Suicide. And Suicide wakes up. He's in a cage with a sleepy lion. And then the ringmaster, he has an injection. It's for the lion?
I don't know, because earlier there was the panel that's like, can your lion eat another one? So assuming the lion had already eaten the fat lady.
Yeah, so I'm like...
And the guy's like, at least not for another day. This poor lion can't eat another human.
Bodies, guys, like...
She's got a delicate digestive system.
You think Carol Baskins was this confident? Like, And so I think he injects the lion to get it active and hungry.
Gives it some sort of injection happens, and then it's no longer okay to just be chained up next to the
you don't want to be near this lion. Anyway, the quarterback who we barely talked about, the Magnificence, Jack.
He has the superpowers?
He has super strength and like super basically.
Yeah. But he and Suicide are different people, even though they look very similar to me.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So he bends bars to get Suicide out.
And then breaks the chain.
And then the lion breaks his chain. It's like, I'm fucking,
Oh, and he kills the lion. That's right. He kills the
lion then, yeah.
And he feels
guilty.
Like destroyed by it. This poor guy is
he's unsure about this power, he doesn't know.
He's afraid he's a danger to himself and to others, mostly to others. Which he does prove to be a danger to others.
Yes, because so then that mission's over. Yay, we go back to football. Football! That was just halftime. And it's like, first he's mourning about the lion with his wife, with Darlene, and she's worried about him and like what his strength can do and whatnot. And then he goes and works out. And
at no point do they appear to have any like moral or ethical dilemmas about him having superpowers and playing a bunch of regular people.
But I think that's what it was, where he went to work out to exhaust himself. So is he so strong that he needs to exhaust himself so he's a normal man and when he's playing football?
I'm afraid we may be giving this too many layers.
We may be giving what's this happening where he's
is there so much subtext here that this isn't ridiculous?
He's physically making himself a handicap for these football games because he doesn't want to hurt anybody. Spoiler alert, he does hurt somebody.
And he's diagnosed this guy.
Like straight up
diagnosed him as paralyzed and his career over.
Yeah.
And then later he, once again, just assumes.
He's like, no.
Oh, no.
So, yeah. It was a sad ending.
He needed to go see his coach or his agent or something. Who was this person he was going to go see at the end?
I have no idea. This series was like 12 issues. Like 8 different writers. It was so hodgepodge together that who knows if this is ever followed up on.
Wow. Ugh, fuck this group.
Yeah.
There were good options. Neo Bowser City
blue.
can suck my balls.
But this is the story of the whole new universe stuff is just kind of funny because they tried to, it's the 25th anniversary of Marvel and they want to celebrate by creating a whole new universe. So this is like one of their lineups in the series.
God, this was their best work.
And
like they had like a big push, like we want to do something for this to celebrate. This is the one. This is the one that beat out everything else.
Yeah, and like the series was like the whole universe was meant to be more real and gritty, like low key. So like they didn't want to, like fucking Atlantis and moon battles and stuff like that. And the whole idea is that like one day the White event happened. It was some kind of asteroid or something passed by Earth. And it gave various people superpowers.
Oh, so kind of there's a Brandon Sandberg or Sanderson book series like that, The Great Calamity or something like that.
Yeah, so that's kind of the idea. But Jack over here, the quarterback, he actually got his powers from his brother's body enhancement machine, like steroids, but none of the damage.
Oh, so once again, he's back to being a big cheater.
Yeah. So that's how he got his strength. And then his brother is fucking murdered by some loan sharks. He was a gambler. And that's when he's like, I want to do good with this power. And then their home base is the brother's apartment because there were still 2 years on its lease. And so that's how Kickers Inc. begins. And then like they want to do something to try, like, these tax havens, and we gotta look into this. And
like just something that's somehow just a little bit more real.
Yeah. And so this story that was like originally pitched as just some football players on their off season having these crazy comic book stories got suddenly thrown into this more realistic world where they wanted more football. So the writers are like, we actually don't know that much about football. We're basic fans.
This may come as a shock, but the comic book nerd, and sports guru crossover is not nearly as big as people think.
But it's like, no, just make it more football. Add more football. So that's when we get this. And it bounced. It's a crazy series.
There was something about it that I'm like, I could see an adaptation of this, actually.
Good.
I could see a CW adaptation. Or a Hulu.
I could see CW, Little All-American, Little Flash.
Yep.
Here we go.
It is the home of the kind of bizarrely niche shows. Whoa. What was that?
Okay.
My sleeping hippo is making noises. Weird noises. I thought, since when do refs fire guns? at the end of a
Somebody still fires a
goal.
gun.
Starter pistols for races. No football event.
No, they have something. I can see it clearly in my head.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Someone's got some kind
There's
of
no
pistol
reason
there.
for there to be a starter pistol used at all in
official
football.
announcements. It's tradition.
No.
Like, come Thanksgiving, we're going to be seeing some fucking pistol firing on the field.
We can verify this via internet right now.
We're
Just
too busy.
Too busy. I'm stuck in the grass.
Yeah. Okay. So like a Disney Plus.
Yeah, Disney Plus would do it.
The Kickers Inc.
Oh, thank God. We might need to take a minute.
Take a minute. For what?
To start the next.
Oh, okay. Hold on. All right. Hey, everybody. Well, that was Kickers. I guess we're out.
Whoa.
We never did a goodbye.
Oh.
Yeah. We have to give them a goodbye. We have to wave them away.
Goodbye.
We gotta wave away.
Bye.
We're waving. We are waving. One-handed waves. Two-handed would be weird.
Yeah, that's too much. That's way too much.
Bye.
No, that's stop.
Yeah. All right.
upsetting.
So goodbye, everybody. That was Kickers Inc. Ink it. Oh, somebody left. Yep. Bye.